You're watching NappyCast by Jason Nappy. Weather, sunny start to the day, a mixture of clouds, and not as windy as yesterday. But there will definitely still be wind. And thank you to our sponsor, Eve's Garden, freeze-dried everything. Maine's only nonprofit freeze-dried organization, with all proceeds invested to fight food insecurity across Maine. Feel good about food for good. Thank you for being our sponsor today. We'll get into the forecast in just a second. I want to talk about the temperature. Obviously, it's a cooler weekend that we have here going on. Temperature with the wind out of the west. But yes, there's going to be some improvement in the forecast, okay? So we're talking about, here's that temperature with that wind out of the west on the cooler side, 20s and even some teens, right? But there's going to be some improvement in this, especially the next few days. But with the wind being up, obviously those temperatures on the cooler side today, it's going to feel cooler. Not a warm day by any stretch, but it is still the middle or early part really of March, only March 8th. Here's a look at the camera. Look outside at Caribou. Clouds, a little bit of sunshine there after the snow, all that snow yesterday. In Bangor, a mixture of sun and clouds. The wind's going to pick up. In Eastport, same thing, mixture of sun and clouds, a blue sky there. And in Bethel, mixture of sun and clouds throughout the forecast today. So we're starting to see some improvement here with the temperature, but also into the sky cover, right? So things are going to be improving. We're going to see a nice rebound in the temperatures. I want to thank you to our other sponsor today. For the love of food and drink, O'Hara's Kennebunk, Morning Walk Lane, soup, salads, sandwiches, treats, and meals to go, Thursday to Sunday, 10 to 4. Thank you for being our sponsor today. Look at the forecast now into the next several hours and show that there's going to be some snow shower activity on Sunday in southern Maine and western Maine. This is going to be brief. It's going to be light, not a big deal. A weak system coming through on the weather highway. Nothing as significant as what we just saw. So throughout the day on your Saturday, a few snow showers around, especially in the mountains, especially up in the Boundary Plateau. But that is it up in the county. And then that clears out of here tonight, and we're going to see a big improvement tomorrow. Once again, the wind's still up tomorrow, but not as high as it's going to be today and as it was yesterday. So improvement there. So it's one notch less windy, but still gusty. Daylight saving time begins tomorrow morning, so make sure you get to bed early. You're going to lose an hour of sleep. 40s and 50s next week. So we're warming up. We're going to melt a little bit of snow next week too, with those temperatures starting to go up. Today's forecast is windy with mountain snow, partly cloudy, wind gusting to 40 plus. I saw a 60 mile per hour gust in Portsmouth and on the seacoast yesterday, so certainly not quite as high today. Temperatures, though, are going to generally feel 20s to lower mid 30s at best with the sunshine. Tonight, it's windy again, partly cloudy. That storm in Canada finally moving north into Sunday, but really a cold night coming with that wind chill, 12, 22, and 24. So a gale warning is still up today for the Mariners. Seas at 8 feet going down to 6 feet down east. And tonight, 5 to 6 feet, so another gale warning is up for the Mariners, wind cranking, gusting to 30 knots. Here is the forecast the next 10 days. You'll notice here in the mountains, we go from 17 to 29. So there's a big improvement, then 35, then 46. And this is the mountains getting up to 50 next weekend for St. Patrick's Day weekend. So there's a big rebound in temperature coming in the forecast, especially into next weekend. This weekend, it'll still be chilly. It'll still feel like winter. Spring forward. I'll make sure the clocks go forward again on Sunday. And then we have a light mix coming through, a couple opportunities for that next week. But overall, you're seeing temperatures here warm up and a transition from kind of late winter to an early spring preview, making a run for those mid-50s next weekend at the coastline. So yes, a big warm-up is coming into the forecast. Thank you for watching. Jason Nappy Weather at nappycast.com. You can always check me out and right here for the latest forecast here for Maine. Thank you for watching.